all the stuff we've made on this channel thus far. We have not covered the most basic of basics. We haven't made a grub. A grub. Like that. Grub. I don't want to do a twister tail, but I want to do a grub. There's nothing else to say. Let's get started. Poplar. Poplar. Bandsaw. Here's how my finger's doing. See, it wasn't too bad. I'm a fast healer. I don't have anything drawn. I just have a block of poplar. So let's start turning this. Something open pore and grubby. I don't want to get too complicated with this. I want this to be an open pore. It's going to have a flat side, but it's going to be grubby with some kind of tail. Something like that long. However long that is, that's how long it'll be. What the heck? What are you doing? There's teeth over here. There's those teeth. They have to bite into the wood to actually grip. And so you twist this thing over here to push the piece of wood into the teeth. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing that and grunting a lot. Tools. Tools. This one's my favorite. It's just a round edge. So I gotta come up with a thickness that I want the body of this to be. Half inch, a little bit over a half inch, 5.345. You know, let's go thicker than that. Sorry, did I say 5 point last time? 0.771. There's the thickness. Let's bring it down. Let's go. You guys ever have that kid in high school that always said, "Let's go"? There's a kid at my high school, he always said, "Let's go." In wrestling. I used to wrestle. Okay. It's no big deal. We went a little over. You know, 0.771's pretty thick, so what is this now? Wow, 1/4 inch on the dot. That's what I meant to do. Smoothing that up. Smooth that up. Smooth that out. Let's smooth this out. That's good. So now I need to make some grooves. I think that's the most enthusiastic I've ever said grooves. Let's make some grooves. Okay, just realized measuring this is probably pretty important. Ouch, 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 ouch. You really realize how much you use your middle finger when you ram it into a bandsaw and then keep trying to use it. Like I just flipped that switch with my middle finger. Goodness gracious. I just remembered something I wanted to do. I want the nose of this bait to be tapered and then it to get fat towards the middle and then taper back on the tail too. So this was a waste of time. Let's get to tapering the nose. Okay, I gotta measure again. Ouch! Jeez, why do I keep using the middle finger? That's all the grubbiness I want, or that's the length of the grubbiness that I want, and then the tail's gonna taper and be something else. It's gonna taper a lot, it's gonna get skinny. Yeah. I had the idea last night. It's with some friends. I even told them. You know, like with wax wigglers, the ice fishing soft bodies, and they just have a tapered tail. It's like a little stick tail. Let's do that with this. It's pretty much going to be like a little ice fishing soft plastic with a tapered tail, but it's big. It's a big boy. That'll be cool. Okay, before I break this, I need to sand it and kind of smooth off these corners up here. Wow, that did a good job. That did better than I thought it was going to do. Little sanding stick tool. Wow. Ouch! I'm going to do some super glue stuff right right now. We're already breaking the super glue out. Can't help myself. I want this thing to be smooth. That's gonna stabilize all this grain. And as I keep trying to smooth it out, I'm not gonna tear anything out. We'll be able to get this a lot more smooth than if I didn't put this super glue on, trust me. Just let me put my super glue on my bait, okay? Leave me alone. I didn't need to put it on back here. I still have a lot of tapering to do. I want this to literally come to a point back here. Bob Saget! Where'd it go? We can fix this. I just need to find the other piece. There it is. Oh no. The super glue is still wet and it fell into a bunch of dust. We can fix this. Yeah, we can't fix this. I might be able to work with this and add something to the tail. The wigglers, they have just a straight tail and it's tapered and thin. What if I did? Ooh, this can be an injection mold from the top and the tail curves around and back up. I just need like a thick piece of wire. I'll taper this off to where it's tapered into the wire and it curves and it comes back up. And you inject it, it shoots through and it comes through this thin little piece and you can see when it's done after it comes back up. You can do laminates of this and everything. That's what we're doing. 2-piece mold now. Probably should have drew some lines and went referenced off of something, but I just sent this knife right to it. Boom. Carving. Oh, thick wire. Ooh. This wire is 1/10 of an inch thick. Probably just should have used an angle grinder to get a piece off. Stainless steel. Why do I have this? I don't know. I was intending to make some pretty serious baits with this. I remember now. Those were the days. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfectly straight. What am I doing? We do need to get it on this though. Before we get it on it, I'm gonna bend it. Wasn't that bad. That sound effect was an over dramatization. Drama. What is 5/30 seconds to 1/10? Is that more? Oh yeah, that's more. We're gonna go with 9/64. It's a little more than 1/10, but big deal. Dude, if this is successful, this is gonna be one heck of a bait. Like a large wiggler with a big curved tail. I bet you ice fishermen are drooling. Or actually, you're probably all saying it's too big. Okay, that'll do. The tail's not going to be this big. I'm gonna shorten it to where it's like this actually. So I got a cut right there. Ooh. Felt like I just got shot. You guys see where that went? No? What if I turned the camera up and it was like in my eye? Ah, where did that go? It had to have gone this way. Oh, it didn't go far. Yeah. You ain't never seen a bait like that. That's a wiggler. If there's a bait like this already, I don't want to hear about it. You don't have to comment about that. No, thank you. Oh, I'm an idiot. I need to take this out before the super glue sets up. That was dumb. Get out. Joe Rogan keeps swearing on my freaking video. Okay. I need to smooth this off before I go gluing that in, because it's kind of rough right now. So, sanding. More amazing sanding footage is about to commence. I should probably turn off the camera and get back to you guys when I'm done. Voila! I glued that metal piece in, sanded it, smoothed everything off. I got this really smooth though. That's gonna look good. Last thing I need to do before I get this in a mold is glue an injector sight to it. 5/8 inch, that's standard. Our injectors are 5/8 inch. But I need it to taper into the head and everything. Yeah. Injector. I'm probably gonna turn it on the lathe actually. So that'll have a nice taper into the injection site, and it's the right size and everything. But up here I need a 5/8 inch piece that's like straight walled and everything. So we need to get 0.625 going on the calipers, and this has to be right. Cannot overdo this one. Tiny bit more. There we go. Perfect. There. Mold time. Boom! Got all the edges nice and flush. Got a little channel right there and actually come back out the top. It's in there. It's ready to go. Gonna pour some silicone right now. Ow. Ow. Alright, there is 14.5, so I can't go over 7 ounces here. I intend to use this whole can for this mold, but you have to split it in half. 2-part mold, you gotta split it in half, you know. I know how to do math. We are at such a great advantage. There is a man who knows how to do math here. So this is supposed to be a 1/10, 7.1 ounce. 0.71 ounce is what we need. Once again, there's some math. And now the bejesus needs to be stirred out of this. And yes, it's okay to use one of these nice lathe tools to stir this silicone. It'll just peel off in one piece afterwards, no big deal. If anything, I'm cleaning it. Uh-oh. We got a leak over here already. Emergency patch job. It's good to catch those early. It's kind of hard to fix them if you don't catch them early. Let's just patch all the corners. Okay, they're patched. See you tomorrow. It's tomorrow's tomorrow. I flipped this mold over and I poured the other side. I flipped it over, tore the clay out, and poured the other side. Poured the other side. We have a finished mold. I didn't take video of that, but here we go. This is the real meat of the matter. Sometimes I just think I make up ways to say stuff. Meat of the matter. Who's ever said that? Look at that. Okay, I will need to cut this channel the rest of the way. It's the only thing I have to do to this mold. It needs a place for all the air to go. Works. I gave it the blow test. That's right, the blow test. Air comes out. Would you look at that? This is going to be pretty sweet if this works. A little dingle-dangler, finagler in the water. I can't shoot this here. I got to go to my friend's house. He's got all the soft plastic stuff there. I might have another idea too. That might work, like a core shot kind of thing. Now, you could. I need the air channel. Never mind. I'm just yammering on, aren't I? Let's do this. Just gonna quickly warm up some colors. I want dark and I want light. And then I want bright. Bright's different than light. I want bright and then I want natural. So probably 4 different ones. And while I do that, I'm gonna do something else. This is a mold of what's called wax wigglers. It's essentially the same concept as that, the big thing that I made, but in ice fishing. I'm gonna shoot some of these too. We're gonna see what catches more fish. We already know what catches more fish, but we're gonna see what catches more fish too. Starting with dark. That's like a gold. I mean, this cup's full. It's like a dark purpley gold. Great color. Oh, we got some clear too. That's gonna be my bright color. We pretty much already have every color imaginable over here on that sprue table. It could just reheat. But then we can make whatever we want too. Hot, hot. Plastic's hot. Moment of truth. Put a glove on. I'm gonna shoot the wigglers first, the small ones up here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but one sec. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. We're gonna have some flashing on this one. It's understandable though. This is a silicone, soft silicone mold. I should have used a harder one for injection. We can tear off some flashing though, it's no big deal. Gotta be careful with this mold. Flashing. This aluminum one's already ready to go though. Couple of them didn't churn out, but I don't need those. I don't need the majority of these, but I'm just gonna tear off some and bring them. Wigglers. I'm gonna go put this in the freezer. Speed this process up. Here we go. Flashing. We can fix this. I see air pockets. Definitely not a perfect bait. We might be able to get this better though. I think next I'm gonna try to put like 8 rubber bands on this mold to try to clamp it a little tighter so I don't get as much flashing. I think the flashing is kind of unavoidable with this soft silicone 2-part mold though. I need a hard silicone mold. This stuff's great for open pores, but not injection molds. Dang it. It all came out the sides again. Oh well. I think these are just gonna have to be baits that I pull a lot of flashing off of. It only came out of one side though, just this side. That's a pretty one. Not bad. There was ice on this pond like a week ago. It's gone. It's been warming up. It's this pond with the dock. I'm gonna go out on the dock and I'm pretty much just gonna ice fish. Cole, you gave me this idea. Fishing it all. Fishin' it all is his channel name. Thank you. I'm gonna try it. You had success. Hopefully I will. I am rigging these on a big 1 ounce jig head. Or actually, I don't know if this is 1 ounce. It looks like it's 1 ounce. But that's the only thing that'll fit these. And actually have a hook that's sticking out. Like that. That is a giant ice fishing jig. That's huge. I guess that's the purpose of this video. Making a giant ice fishing grub. Because that's all I'll be doing with this thing. Jigging it. Okay, time to fish. Please allow me to spare you guys a ridiculous amount of extremely uneventful fishing footage. You are welcome. Chip, why you gotta be so gross? He's one of those dogs that if there's something on the floor, he eats it. Come here, come on. Come on. Come on. Fishing in the winter. I was using even those little 3/4 inch with a tungsten jig head, tiny hook, just dangling it down there towards the bottom, going for like doing some of these actions where I'm actually jigging it pretty, but then I also did like, you know, this action for a few hours. I'm gonna break out the waders and get in the creek soon. Trout streams, the trout bite in the winter. Debos has been proving that. Different fishing YouTuber channel that I watch. Lives in Iowa here. We'll get them. We will get them. We just got to make some stuff that will get them. This probably isn't ideal, but we'll get them. That cup's old. You ever grab an old cup of coffee in your shop and take a swig and then go? It's probably pretty common actually. The challenges of being a bait maker. Video's over. On to the next bait. I'm a fast healer. Okay. I know how to do math. Okay, gotta measure again. Ouch! Jeez! Once again, there's some math. Leave me alone. Ooh. Meat of the matter.